How's it going, everybody? Welcome into the shop. Hey, Mayor. How's it going? Shop dog. He's a good dog. I haven't shot a shop update in a while, so I thought I'd give you guys one of those. It's day before Thanksgiving, doing a little bit of shop maintenance and cleaning. And happy Thanksgiving, by the way, because I think I'm posting this on Thanksgiving Day. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you're enjoying a not so fun COVID Thanksgiving. Make the best of it if you can. What we need to do today is, or what I want to do this morning is clean out the dust collectors. I've got two dust collectors. I've got a big 5-horse right there. They're both Oneidas, and then another one that I think this is a 3-horse. I can't even remember. This is the first one I ever got, and it is supplemental to this machine because this machine requires so much CFM to pull the chips out of it that machine wasn't quite enough, and I didn't want to buy a big giant stand-up dust collector that needed to go outside. So I used my old one and bought this one. So I want to pull these filters off real quick and blow them out. At least, probably the least enjoyable task in the shop. And then there's a few other things I want to show you guys. There's a couple of projects going on the workbench I'd like to share with you. And then I think I'll do a quick run through of the Argosy, show you where I'm at with that. I've been working on that a lot, as you probably know, over the last month, and we'll probably slow down quite a bit. And then we'll talk a little bit about some exciting upcoming projects I've got going on. This one. Alright. Need some coffee. Okay. Oh, excuse me. A little dusty. That's done. Thank goodness. That's not a lot of fun. I'm just gonna let those sit. I'm not gonna hang them right now. I got this one here. This one was the worst. It was it's gotten quite a bit lighter. Let's do something interesting. Let's walk over to the Argosy. I've got a few things I want to show you that I've been working on, and I've got some questions because we're having some issues with some stuff, and I think maybe you guys could help me out. Okay, so really not a lot has changed since the videos I've shown. I have done quite a bit of work to the front two panels. You can see how nice and smooth and clean looking that looks. There's no dents anymore. The previous, before we repaired this, it looked really bad. Now I got some work to do on this banana wrap, but this is looking good. Jake came by and helped work on that, did some filler on it, some sanding, really showed me the ropes on that, which I'm very thankful for. I'm going to post a video of all that process sometime in the future, but I wanted to show you that real quick. We did the other side. Let me take you around and show you that real quick. Okay, here's the other side. Also, man, this one was bad. It had two huge gouges running right down here. You can see that bulge right in the side of the panel there. That is just something we could not get out, and I'm gonna have to live with. We put quite a bit of filler to kind of just make it all kind of blend together. If you remember, there was a patch here. It's gone now because it's buried in filler, but other than that, man, I'm happy with it. You got to be pleased because there was some huge dents in this, and they are gone. So that side's looking good. We still got the, let's see, we got this area here where the window was. There's a huge hole in this, so we got filler work to do there. We put fiberglass in it, we're gonna fill it. Got some filler work to do here, down there. That's the next big spot, and then the back panels. And that's really the last of the body work. This thing will be ready to paint, which should be happening soon, I hope. No real damages on this side, so not a lot of work to do on this side. Most of it's over there. Now the big issue I'm having, for one, I broke the lock, unfortunately, which is not a good thing. We won't talk much about that, but that's still frustrating me. The door is so out of whack, and it wasn't out of whack a while ago. And I think what happened is after I broke the lock, I left it sitting open and the wind caught it, flung it a few times. And I mean, look, you can see if I bring it to the closed position, it's nice and good there. And then as you further you go up, the worse it gets, to the point where there's gaps in it. You can see it's hanging way off. So the door is tweaked really bad. I have no idea what to do. I think I'm gonna have to take it off, make a jig, and actually try to bend this door so that the top bends in, because it won't seal. I mean, that's gonna leak like crazy right there. And it was, I mean, it was never this bad. So I'm not quite sure what happened. Also, I mean, from the get-go, this has been cracked here on this hinge. I don't think that's affecting it. But I gotta tell you, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. I've read about guys who have actually bent these back, but you gotta take them off. So that's gonna be happening. I'd love to hear some comments and suggestions on how I could work on that and fix that. Let's go inside real quick. Not much has really changed in here. The plumbing, obviously, I mean, this has been pressurized. You guys gave me a lot of problems for shark bites, but look, I can shake them, I can kick them. They're not leaking. Look, they can handle it. Can handle it. No leaks. It's been pressurized for probably 2 weeks and nothing. So I don't anticipate any problems. I think they can handle it. So sorry I disappointed you guys with the shark bite fittings, but it was super easy, so it worked out. Okay, back in the shop. Let's talk woodworking, what I've got going on right now. This is a mock-up that I'm working on for a urn for a very nice couple here in town, and they have given me the great opportunity to build this for them. It's never fun to build urns for people. I've done several, and I'm always thankful that I get to share my craft and do that. But it's also always tough. This is an interesting design. They brought it to me. This is just the mock-up, so I've shaped all this up. It's going to be a box. This is the lid profile. So I'm going to probably do a video on this. Our golf ball display cases here, parts basically. What do we got underneath here? All the shelves down there, you can see they've got 2 of them going. So these are the 2 cases on the other bench, which is pretty messy. Cool joinery on that door. If you were interested in seeing how these are made, I actually have a full build video on these cases. I build quite a few of these. These are fairly popular. A lot of CNC work in making these shelves and the holders on the shelves. Specifically, let me pull one of these shelves out and show you. Right here. So, you know, all these little divots are made on the CNC, and then I come back on the table saw and cut these grooves. And then you've got a spot here if you want to put like a nameplate or something where your ball goes. It's kind of cool concept. So one of those is staying here local, and then one of these is going to, I forget, it's going out of state. My daughter made some new art. Check that out. She squeezed glue on a piece of paper and then threw dirt on it. It's pretty creative, I think. Not sure quite what it makes, but she came in here and hung it up, so I'm not taking it down. There's more of my daughter's art. She draws everywhere. This stack of lumber, all that lumber is all for 2021 job. Really excited about it. This is Texas pecan and white ash from a property in San Antonio, Texas. These are cookies, little discs from the white ash tree. Look at these things. These are so cool. We don't even know yet quite what we're gonna do with them, but probably gonna make tables. I mean, that would be the best option. I think that's gonna be 2021. A lot happening with that. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna film that whole build. So that's something to be on the lookout for, working with. I mean, that's a big chunk of my years. It's exciting to have that lined up for 2021. I'll tell you more about the details of that job as we get closer. Finally, let's talk about merchandise. We got some big things happening. Well, first let me show you this mess. This is all the junk from the Argosy. Basically stuff we've used. Look at the old aluminum. That's from the, super windy. That is from the belly wraps down there. So here's the cool thing. I've taken some of this old aluminum, I brought it in the shop, I've cut it into pieces, and I've signed it. So if you want a piece of the Argosy signed by me, here's your chance. Okay, so on Cyber Monday, the first 50 orders of an Argosy Project t-shirt are gonna get a signed piece of the Argosy. They're all sitting right here. You got the original old paint on these. Basically, I took a piece of the belly wrap and I cut it into little squares and I sanded them off so they're not gonna cut you. It's all nice and safe. Don't worry about that. I've clear coated over the paint so the paint's not gonna mess with you, and I signed it for you guys. So if you're interested in that, be quick to order on Cyber Monday. Also, if you're interested in a personalized shout out from me, if you want me to tell you happy birthday or just hi or whatever, you place an order on Cyber Monday. 10 random orders are going to be selected for that. There's some details to that, so look for the link in the description. You got to order within a certain time frame, but make sure you get in your order because you'll get a chance to win a signed piece of the Argosy or a personalized message from me, which, I mean, I guess that's worth something. I just want to say thanks. I want to say happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you guys for watching my videos, for coming along on these builds. It's just a lot of fun. I enjoy providing these, and I've got some exciting content coming. I think for December, I'm going to go old school. We're going to go back to a few really cool carving videos. I got a couple things I am excited to make in December, so you're going to see some old school AR videos of just carving and maybe the sound. So I'm excited to do that. And then going into 2020, there's some really cool things happening. Plus, we're going to be finishing the Argosy. So just a lot going on. Just want to say thank you to you guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and we'll see you next time.